Hello? Okay, I just have to restart it, I guess, sometimes. Annoying. But hello, good morning. Hello and good morning. We woke up early today. So that means we're going to do some game dev before work. My dog really wanted to poop this morning. My goodness. He was chomping at the bit to get out of his cage. Kennel. His kennel. Okay. Yesterday I left off with a kind of shitty pass at Vertex Animated Attachments. And what we're doing there is essentially just we are storing the bone that a thing was attached to on an actor on a skeletal mesh. And then when that skeletal mesh turns into a static mesh, then we kind of query the bone position during the frame of the animation that's currently playing. For some reason that's not working super well. One of the reasons is I shouldn't be using the entity location. I need to be getting the like the faux actor location. And I'm kind of forgetting what functions I use for that I wrote for myself. Try get it. Yeah, let's do that one. Try get entity transform. Try get entity transform. Ooh, I need a source object, don't I? Oh, I guess we just do get entity transform at this point. What on earth? Oh, it's a pointer. Okay, so we have this needs to be one. Okay, switch that out. So that's going to look a little better. It's still not going to be right, though. Excuse me. Ah. Okay. Okay, let's see what let's see what he looks like now. I guess I also need to, yeah, I need to start him with, if he starts as a static mesh, I need to, oh, it's like on his back. Yeah, I need to initialize the static mesh in a better way. He just kind of wiggles there for a second. Also just completely on the wrong side. Is he? No, that's on the right side. His rotation is completely wrong. So what's happening here? What's my frame look like? Current frame 300. What? Oh no, that's current frame, not frame. 12. To 70, yeah, in a single frame, not likely. Not likely. I guess this can go outside. And we have an anim sequence and we have a valid index. Okay. Maybe simplify that a bit. Okay, yeah, so our animation frame is definitely really bad. It's really off. Why is that? Essentially, what I'm doing here with these are all my locomotion animations, and I'm getting them from a blend space sample. And then just kind of like looping through the animation based on some world delta seconds. So I just need to essentially get that, but in local space, because the vertex animations are all stored in like textures. So they have this anim info stores the start frame and end frame. So I thought what I would just need to do would be subtract start frame from it, which definitely seems like we're in the right like range. So if I'm not mistaken, it has like 80 frames. frames-ish. But it doesn't seem like it's like ticking. I'll say ticking, although that's not what's happening. Let me look at the what about the idle? Show me the idle animation. Yeah, it has like 80 frames. Yeah. Okay, let's turn him into an actor. There he is. Let's go back. Current frame. 204. Which... yeah, I suppose we're like running right now. But what is frame? 31. Next frame it's 32. Next frame it's back to 31. Now it's 11. 28. 21. 13. Now it's not even working properly at all. Something happened there. I need to operationalize the actual attachment part a little bit better. What would that have happened? I thought I had that down for the most part. I wonder if I need to add the 90 degrees here for the rotation, for the actor offset rotation. Okay, so why would these numbers not be right for the frame? They look fine when they're just playing. But why can't I just subtract start frame from it? Why does that not work? Just now realizing that I can just do this in C++. Just now realizing what that function actually was. I copied it from a blueprint. Wait. I apply binary operator to float and float. It's a wait, hang on. It can't be done to floats? What? Am I crazy right now? Oh, this is a side quest. I don't need to be distracting myself with this. This works just fine. So... yeah, I feel like this should be right. Maybe I should... let's do this. Let's just do a log and we'll watch it. Because maybe... maybe me looking at it during a breakpoint is not exactly reliable. Oh yeah, it is actually moving quite well. Yes, good. Good. Now the bone transform. I feel like is just the... it's not actually getting the location of the bone in world space. At this in this random sequence. Bone index is 29. Is the bone transform always the same? So it's negative 26. Next frame. Also negative 26.00, just about. Negative, let me the decimals in my bread. Negative 26.975. Negative 26.975. Okay, so it's not, is it not actually evaluating the 0.975. Yeah, it's the same. It seems to be the same every frame, even though frame is different. 71, 56. Okay, is this not actually getting... Get bone transform of the time given relative to parent for the track given. What bone functions do we have? This is the one I'm using, I believe. Okay, one moment. BRB. Okay. Go back. What was I doing here? Picking out some bone functions. Get bone pose. Returns a. It needs to take in time though. This one does take in time. Well, not that one. The one I'm using takes in time, which I was hoping would give me the relative location of the bone at that time in the sequence. But it seems to be giving me like the same transform every time. Let me check. Let me see if it's the same rotation every time. Maybe only the rotation changes. Maybe I should log that as well. I want that logged as a rotator, so I can actually read it. Because fuck quaternions, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's not being logged. Why? Why? Hello? Wait, why isn't that being logged? Oh, right, I have a filter and I'm a dummy. I'm a big dummy. Okay, that got messed up somehow again. It's like when he transitions back into an actor, it gets messed up. We need to fix that as well, of course. Okay, just pause now. Bone location do indeed be the same. The rotation does change, though. I mean, it's like it changes from one to the other. Really. Okay, we go from 12 to 27. What's that about? Oh, I'm seeing... two different rotations, and that's it. Okay, I saw a third as well. I need to step through this function, see what it's actually doing. Oh, I'm sorry. I just kicked my dog on accident. I'm sorry, sweetie. Okay. What were you doing right there, right where my feet were? Huh? She just threw up in her mouth a little bit. So cute. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if the interpolation setting thing needs to do anything. What happens here? Interpolation type. Yeah, we can look at that. It seems to have some different functionality here. Oh. Evaluate compressed data. If the caller didn't request that raw data animation be used, it needs to use the compression stuff. Okay, this seems like it kind of doesn't do... This is with editor. Which, I mean, I guess technically would be true, but like... This happening, let's throw a breakpoint in there. It is. Okay, so this is actually kind of bad. This is kind of bad. I can't rely on this. I guess I have to do the compressed data version of it. I guess this is like a virtual function. What does atom mean here? Atomic? Yes, let me change it to false on raw data. Then T optional. Do linear. I think that's probably how you pass that in. Okay, you can infer that. Nice. Okay, let's see what happens there. About that. See if we get some different results. Because it seems like that function, like if I passed in true for B use raw data. Then it seems like it wanted to do the in editor function, which I can't rely on anyway, so. Still, it actually seems to be the same. Seems to be the same data. Yeah, it seems to be like the exact same. Is compression data valid? Maybe that's just not reached at all. No, it is. Okay, we are getting there. Just giving me, you know, the same information. Okay, so that doesn't help at all. Let me look at this. I guess we're looking at hand L here because I'm carrying it in the offhand. Yeah, I want this information. So I guess just the rotation should be changing very slightly. I need the world location too. That's the thing. Because it's relative to the parent bone, I suppose. How is it doing this? What is an F compact pose? But why isn't the rotation changing? I guess I understand why the location isn't. But why isn't the rotation? I guess it's just getting the reference transform. I mean, not even. I wonder if what I'm trying to do is even possible. Ugh. Alright, time to Google. Time to Google. Unreal Engine. Get bone position from sequence from anim at time or something. I guess I looked at this one. Extract bone locations from the animations frame. Tech Geek, good morning. How's it going? Not so bad. Not so bad. We're game deving, so it's a good day. I can't seem to properly get a bone location from an animation. I'll just get a static relative location. And I was hoping to get that. Yeah, I'm basically doing that. But the time does not seem to be dynamic, even though I'm passing in the time that I want. But I want this location so that I can put things there and move them every frame. Snapshot pose. It's on an anim instance. It sounds like I may need to traverse the skeletal mesh every frame. Roger, it's not just the it's relative to the bone's parent, it seems. Yeah, here's where it starts moving. Man, that's going to be really annoying to have to do. Is there even an easy way to do that? I can get parent bone, so I can recursively do the math. But doing that every frame for every instant static mesh, oh, that's so annoying. Is there really not a better way? For all required, hang on. Get bone transform of the additive animation for the time given relative to parent for all required bones. Bone container. Get parent bone. Get parent bone of a pose? What does that even mean? Bone indices array. Mapping to current array of transforms. Get bone indices array of F bone index type. It's just indices. Why is there not an easy way to just get like the current like I need like the total relative location relative to the actor, not relative to not relative to the parent bone. I wonder if I could like... Let's take the skeleton mesh component here. Maybe I can like... I don't want him to actually animate or anything, but maybe I can set the animation on this dummy skeletal mesh component and then just query that. That position. This like animation position? These changes status. Okay, maybe I can try that. I don't give a shit about notifies. I literally just need him to like transform his position. What else can I set here? Animation is what I would want as well. Do I need like an update or something? If I set the animation in position, let me see what those functions do. Set animation. We're just setting an asset, it seems. And setting the, I assume this is frame position. Add anim notify. I mean, that's literally just animation notifies. I'm not actually sure if setting these things is going to do anything to the skeleton. Do I need to click play here? Do I need to call play? Play animation. Set animation, set position. Pick animation. I think maybe just calling play would like make an update. What do I feel like this is going to result? I'm kind of like reinventing the wheel here, I feel like. I'm going through all this effort to not use skeletal meshes, but I'm going to need to use one anyway. And just like move it to get to bone position. Yeah, I'm thinking just calling the play function here is all I can really do. Yeah, maybe I really will need to query read it from the texture, the VAT texture. Yeah, let's just do play and see what happens. What do you need? B looping? I guess I don't really care one way or another. And then let's comment that out. Then I want it relative to the actor, I believe. Or actor and component, I suppose, are the same here. Okay, let's see if that does anything. I'm not super confident. Not super confident. You know, I'm not getting anything. I'm getting all zeros. Fantastic. Yeah, something's wrong with the skeletal mesh component. It's just not even like... not even trying. What if it needs to be like initialized or something? Skeletal mesh component, what say you? And I am setting the asset on it, right? Set skeletal mesh, yeah. Init anim, initialize component. Which just calls init anim. Maybe that's what I need to call. Oh, and is registered. That's probably not, I'm probably not registering it. Maybe that'll do something. Still getting zeros. Well, I need to redo it. Yeah. Oh, there he is. I thought I set you to hidden in game. Okay, interesting. Are you like moving as you should? No. I'm still just getting like the, yeah, he's not actually. You're not actually moving. Throw one of those in there. And hit anim. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like this is not going to be the way to go here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this will be the way to go. I still want to see if it works. I feel like I should be seeing him like move a little bit with the animation, set the position in the animation. What does this function do? Is he like tickable? Because I can't actually like see the static mesh. Maybe I should add it as an instance component just so I can. Refresh bone transforms? Ooh. That sounds like something that could be useful. Dr. Elliot, hello. Oh boy, wait till you hear what I'm trying to do. You're gonna scold me. Still not moving. Let me get rid of some of that. Maybe init anim. Becky, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do here is I have vertex animated static meshes. That's what that guy is over there. And when I get close to him, he turns into an actor. And of course, the actor has, you know, a skeletal mesh. We attach weapons and stuff to him. But when we go out of range, he turns into a static mesh. I don't have bones anymore to attach things to. So what I've been trying to do, a couple different things. But what I'm trying to do right now is, this is like the skeletal mesh. Materials are all messed up because of the vertex animation, but I'm trying to like put the skeletal mesh in the right pose for whatever animation is playing, and then I need to get the bone transform and then set the axe or whatever to that transform. But you can see the transform I'm getting is just static. It's not actually moving, and that's because he's not actually in the right animation position. So I'm trying to figure out how to like do that. Kind of reinventing the wheel a little bit here. I'm assuming this is not going to be very performant or the way that I'd want to do this. What I probably should be doing is figuring out how to query a bone position from the texture that was created for the VAT anims. Probably what I should be doing. Now, I did figure out how to like bake the animations to like a different static mesh. Like I did this yesterday on stream, but the weapon, like it's a static mesh, and so if you take that and put in like an attach to socket right here, and you put like the static mesh in there, and you give it like a new bone weight texture, it'll create a bone weight texture for it. You can actually like move it along with the character. But what that meant was that I had to also adjust the pivot or the origin of the mace to where it should be, and then bake it into the texture for it to actually like be attached properly.
Welcome everyone. Time on a
What are you giving me? Modified VAT.
to the prototype back in February, and this is just going to loop through all the bones, apply a position and rotation offset, as well as we have control over each bone manually, which we'll show here shortly. Out for lotting in the shader for large, massive scenes. And at a certain point, I got this single bone pose to work, and
I'll watch it in a second. That seems relevant to me. Thank you, Dr. Elliott. But let me finish what I was not super relevant. I mean, it does seem relevant. They're doing that stuff. But yeah, I couldn't. I thought I could just like post bake. I could, you know, because I don't want to have to create a new asset for every single equipment that I want based on where it's attached to. And like this is for the main hand, right? If I also want this weapon attached to the offhand, I have to create another asset with the adjusted pivot properly, which is like just a massive pain. I could create a tool to do that for me, but even still, I don't want to have to maintain and manage that many assets. So I was wondering if I could just like, I realized like I'm also going to have like FX projectiles, like fireballs and shit. And like, that's not going to be a static mesh. So I'm not going to be able to do this method with those. And so I was just trying to like query bone information at runtime. The Carnage system they made for Star Trip Troopers. Oh, okay, Star Trip Troopers. Is that what they did here? This is beyond my skills, but why are you not having the same issue with the character you're using? The character I'm using is a skeletal mesh. So I'm always a skeletal mesh. I just happen to be the same color. They took Vertex animation way beyond. Yeah, I mean, so did the Kingmakers devs. We watched a video on stream about that a while ago. So, yeah, I guess I'm essentially trying to do the same thing, albeit probably quite a bit less fidelity. It's their system. Oh, it's just for corpses? Interesting. Okay. So yeah, what I've been trying to do is like I can get the currently animating anim sequence, or the current like Vertex animating anim sequence, and I thought I could just query that at the specific frame. But what I was realizing is that this just gives you the bone transform relative to the parent bone, which would mean like I think what I would need to do is accumulate all the relative transforms while I walk up the bone chain. It just seems like a pain in the ass. So I was just trying to see if I could just set the skeletal mesh where I needed it to be. Like set animation, set the position in the animation, you know, play it or do whatever. And then just, rather than doing this, just query the skeletal mesh component, get the bone transform. That doesn't seem to be working either. See my logs, they're just all the same location and stuff. So, Unreal Andy, good morning. Good morning. Basically Vertex ragdolls with collision. Boy, if I could get collision on my Vertex animated static meshes and not have my performance absolutely fucking tank, that would be great. The second I turned collisions on my instant static mesh, I was holding them all, like the game just like dropped like 50 frames. So I opted for my own home-rolled entity collision system that doesn't check collisions on tick or anything. It only checks collisions for like combat abilities. So that works a lot better. Okay, yeah, but I don't know what else I need to do this skeletal mesh component to get it to actually go. Do I need to like tick it? Tick pose. What does tick pose? Because that kind of sounds like what I would want. I feel like this is all like requiring a anima instance. God, there's just so many conditions that I would have to get through to even tick it. I don't know. That's probably actually setting up the skeletal mesh is probably actually less performant than just like iterating through the bones. So I guess maybe let's do that, because I know I can get a bone parent. Okay, so this is going to be like an F transform. Call A instant static mesh actor. Let's do, call it accumulate relative bone transforms. Okay. This is going to be a hell of a function. So I actually need to input transform. It needs to be the ref, because I will be adding to that. What else do I need here? I need a bone name. And I'll have the skeletal mesh component, so give me that. Bone name. Transform space. Yeah, I mean, actor's fine. I think all of the different spaces are going to be the exact same in this scenario, except for parent bone space. Or wait, do I want the parent bone space transform? Oh no, because I want to pass in the anim sequence and do it that way. Ignore me. Still early for me. We want the anim sequence way. We want that way. Yeah. Yes. Bone index, and I'll need the frame as well. Pass in bone name there. Okay, so we have like the local bone transform. Now we need to accumulate it onto this one. Can I just dot location? No, I can't. Okay, do the same for rotation. Nice. Scale. I don't give a shit about scale. Fuck scale. And then I need to call it again with transform. And instead of bone name, we go skelly mesh component, get parent bone of the current bone name. I'm a big bone boy today. Love me a big bone. And I mean, who doesn't, right? I need to cook some beef ribs again, some dino bones. Let me hit up Costco. Okay, is it that easy? Is it that easy? Fuck, we'll see if this works. We'll see if this works. Attach component value dot attach socket name. Okay. Okay. Watch this work the first time. Wow, that would be so crazy, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Please? Please work perfectly the first time. It would probably give you all the wrong impression that I actually know what I'm doing. We can't have that. We can't have that. Will cause stack overflow. Oh, I guess yeah. What does get parent bone return if there is no parent? Yeah, I didn't handle my base case. Oh my god, I'm so leak code rusty. Ah, name none. Okay. Thank you, compiler, by the way, for catching that. Is none. I think it's name none, yeah. We just return. Otherwise, do the thing. Do it now. My girlfriend has a migraine right now, so I have the dogs in my office locked in here with me. And Moxie is pouting in the corner, and she just has her nose right up against the door. She's just laying on the ground. She wants out so bad. Okay, so I have to like actually turn him into an actor so he gets the attachment information. Okay. Ah, damn it. It's not working. What are my transforms looking like though? Are we even actually changing based on the frame? Bone location, -18. -396. Yeah, none of those are changing. This is all pretty static. I'm beginning to think this doesn't actually do what it says it does. Get bone transform. Yeah, the bone transform. What bone am I on? Bone index 29. Oof. Oof. And R. Okay. Forward. Now we're on index 28. We got a long way to go, boys. We got a long way to go. Got a long way to go. Clavicle, spine 3, spine 2, spine 1, pelvis. Okay, we skipped quite a few indexes. Okay. So pelvis, let's keep that in mind because I'm pretty sure this is the root, right? Parent bone name root. Okay. So maybe we have one more to go. Well, let's remember this number. 0, -2.693. And root is 0. Okay. Lower arm R. Okay, no, we're back. We're back to the beginning. Okay. So we're going to go all the way back to... Now we are at pelvis again. 0, -2.693.0. Okay, hang on. Play. Let's just get some more randomness in there. Okay, now what is it? Spine 2, spine 1. Pelvis. Okay. 0, -3, 96.7 instead of 96.0. Now, is this just a different animation playing? Or is this actually giving me proper accumulated bone transform here? I think not. Otherwise, it would be wiggling or something. It actually is slightly different. Oh, that's because the frame went from 0 to 10. Maybe we should try interpolation type step. I don't know what the fuck difference that's going to make. It did wiggle there for a second. Oh yeah, it wiggles. Look at that. It's doing something. Not very well though. Not very well. Why is it only wiggling a little bit? Like only at the very end of the animation or something. I think also I don't need to... I think I can actually comment that out as well. Oh no, I actually need that. I just don't need the... Now he's just going to disappear. Yeah, okay. I need that. What I don't need is the actor transform. I just need the entity transform. There it is. Okay, now that's closer to his right hand. Why are you just fidgeting a little bit? My frame rate is like ticking up pretty smoothly. Huh. Let me look at this. So this is the animation that's playing right now. Where's main hand? Hand R. I mean, the rotation and shit, you can see it moving. Oh, Jesus. So I should just be able to, like, walk up. Yeah, there's a bunch of different rotations happening. But it stays the same until the very end, and then it like moves a little bit. But what's going on with that? What's going on with that? Okay, so I should be getting to this part. I can't rely on that because that's a with editor. Platform target frame rate. Round to frame. Interpolation type. Get skeleton, get ref local poses. Skeleton is valid additive anim type. Oh, is that why? I think this is technically a additive version of the animation. Or is this... No, it's non-additive. It's non-additive. Okay. Let me just make sure. What is this? Yeah, well, this is stand pose. Wait. That's not what I'm expecting. Look forward. Stand pose. Look forward. Oh, this is probably ticking for the in-editor stuff. Hang on. Maybe I need to close that. ALS idle non-additive. Okay. Now we're talking. "79 ref poses." Nice. Sampling time. So we do get here, yes? Yes, we do. Track index. Get track index from skeleton. What are you? You're not going to tell me? Fine, then keep your secrets. It's not index none, so that is good. Now I need to decompress a bone. Decompress these nuts. How about that, Unreal Engine? How about that? I don't know which... Am I even getting here? No. Am I getting here? No. Which one am I going to? Okay. Here I am. Here I am. Rocking like a hurricane. Get Atom translation. I assume atom means atomic here. Which, what the fuck does atomic mean again? It's like, if you call it the same time over and over again, you're gonna get the same result with the same parameters. Is that what atomic means? Same result given the same parameters, I think, is the deal. God damn it, dude. Every time I start digging through the source code, I'm just reminded that there's just so much fucking shit in here. And it starts to feel quite a bit hopeless. Quite a bit. Oh. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. It's like half working, maybe? I don't know. Let's use the raw data. I know I can't rely on it, but I would like to just see what it is. If I figured out the encoding for the bone transforms and rotations in the texture, I could look that up at a constant time complexity. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be doing anything. I'll stop and restart just to make sure that that's not doing anything differently. Those seem to be the same. Yeah, it just fidgets at the end. Wonder the frame. Time. Apologies. Oh. Oh. It's time, not the frame. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay, this may come as a shock to you guys. It was a shock to me, but the time parameter, that stands for time. That's not the frame. Different. Those are different words. And apparently they mean different things, which is news to me. I should have realized that. I just assumed it was the current frame. But it is the time. It is the time. Rate scale? No, I need to like get number of sampled keys. Right? Well, no, that's just like what percentage I am through. Well, if I have that, I can just multiply that by get anim sequence length, right? Or whatever the get play length, right? Divide the current frame by the total number of frames. That gets me like the percentage of the way through. I multiply that by the play length. So if I'm like halfway through, that'd be 0.5 times play length. Because this is time. Total play length. If played back with a speed of 1. I should also put the speed in there as well, but let's just try this. Let's just try that. Oh, it's swaying. Oh, okay, the rotation's wrong. It is moving like it should. Oh, great. Oh, this is fantastic. This is progress. You're not rotated correctly, sir. If you could do that real quick, that would be great. Look at the rotations. Yeah, we're doing things. We are. Oh. Look, it's doing things. Now, you just essentially need to be like... You're so close. So close. Yeah, if you could just like right there. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So I wonder if now I need to challenge my assumption of like... do I actually need the parent bone transforms? Do I actually need those? I think I do. Because that actually that at least put it at like the right height. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Let's go back to false. This is good. I think I do. Are the rotations not adding properly? Like, rotations are fucky, so... These are quaternions, though, so they should be. Or should I add them as rotators? Let's see what happens. We hate quaternions here. We hate them. Oh, that's doing more. It's moving actually even more. Which is probably, that looks actually more correct. Your location is a bit off, sir. And you're like rotated 90 degrees in the wrong direction as well, which is kind of making me think that I need to add in. The thing is, it's like it is actually kind of going the right location. Let's try to oh, maybe I need to hang on. Maybe I need to do this. Put actor rotation. It takes in quaternions. And I take in rotator. That seemed to be very nice for me. You can also take in a rotator? Yes, you can. Let's see what happens there. Okay. And I'm actually thinking that, like, because the skeletal mesh in the actor blueprint is it's like rotated 90 degrees. So I need to do that every time I add my instance static mesh instance. I subtract 90 from it. I'm thinking I want to do I subtract 90? Or do I add 90? Yaw plus equals 90. Let's try doing the opposite. So we'll add 90 here to the yaw. It was yaw, right? It is. You're a little choppy. Yeah, there's a little skippage in there. Maybe I'm off by one somewhere. Let's subtract 90. Okay. We're farther away. We've never strayed further. Mama. Did I subtract? Did I subtract the rotation? Does that make sense in any world? I don't know why I was breakpointing here. I don't know what I expected to see. I don't know what I expected. With any rotational math, what I do is I guess and check. I guess and check. I feel like that might actually be somewhat close. And I was do I need to subtract here as well? Because the location is definitely not like perfectly correct either. So maybe we should figure out what to do there because that's easier to think of. Okay, that is not right. That is not correct. Okay. Okay. Oh, I wanted to see the... I shouldn't be setting any offset transform. Check that out. I was just returning the same info. I want to make sure. Offset transform is all zeros. Okay, good. We're so close. We're so close. What's the juice here? What's the secret? Why did the rotator thing seem to work actually quite well? Yeah, I guess adding, because a rotator represents like a series of events, series of rotations that need to happen, and a quaternion represents like a reference rotation. So I guess they're added differently. Put the rotation aside for now. Why? Because regardless of how we rotate this thing, it's not in the right spot. Pretty close. Let me just pause. If I just scooted it... How much would I need to scoot it for it to be? Hang on, let me reset that. It's not just off by like one axis either. It's off by a little bit. It needs to go like right here. Or no, that's is this taking into account virtual bones? I don't think so. Maybe that's why. Hang on. Forget, where am I doing this at? Okay. So the question is... bone index. It calls it track index right here, but it's bone index in the parameter. Okay, so I'm getting the bone name. rather than the attach socket name. Let's try that, because it's essentially translating from a virtual bone to a bone. And maybe that's why it's slightly off. Okay. Okay, now it's just up his ass. Sure, that looks painful. Yeah, we're not even getting anything, so it kind of has to be a... Okay, so that might explain it then. That might actually explain why we're off by a little bit. Because we don't have the virtual bone rotations and translations built into there. So I think that's what I can use the offset transform for here. Excuse me. Okay, so getting the relative rotation and the bone transform. Where that mace going? Going where the light don't shine, my friend. What is it? Light don't, sun don't shine. That's the saying. Parent bone space. Is that what I need to do here? Is that where I messed up? Okay, not, I would call that not correct. What would you say? It looks like a magical broom, like Merlin has enchanted it. Clean his house. Try it backwards. I don't think that even made a difference, did it? Oh, I need to rerun it. Yeah. Okay, now I'm kind of wondering if the other code's wrong now. I feel like we're gonna need to do... The location should be correct though, right? I feel like we're getting so close. What's my offset here? Please tell me the offset. Not very much, is it? Okay, so essentially what I'm trying to capture. Let me take a look at this here. So we have hand R. That's the actual bone. Then we have a virtual bone. Slightly different. I I think, and I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get the socket location. So I have the bone transform relative to the actor. And then I have the mace location relevant to, or relative to the actor. And I subtract them to get the offset. Is that right? Well, what happens if I add? I don't think that's what I should do, but what happens? I feel like that rotation does. I do need like a plus 90 or something here. Minus 90? Oh, it's like... Maybe I don't need that at all, actually. Oh, that's so close. Holy shit, that's so close. It's going the wrong direction, actually. It should not be going side to side. And that was with adding. So I guess I'm looking for the offset transform to be the same as what I see here. And let me check that out. Offset transform should be the same. 1828.4. No, that's not right at all. That's not right at all. Is that is what I want, right? Because then I would just add that. Yeah, because that's essentially the missing link. What is the offset transform now? 232.7. That doesn't sound right either. Oh, I can't even check it. 232.7. No, that doesn't look right. I need this number, I guess. Okay. Try that again. And the numbers I'm looking for are -9, 4, -1. No, still not right. Okay, so I think I just need to do something different here altogether. I am getting the relative location. And I'm getting the actor space of the bone transfer. And I'm getting the relative location of the scene component. Is that what I want? Take a look at what that is. If that's just 0, then that's definitely wrong. But I don't think I want world location either. It is 0. Oh, this is for... What is this for? What is scene component? Yeah, so I need the actor relative position. He left his maze. Excuse me. Yeah, so this is the... Okay, so yeah, this is because it's attached as an actor. Convert attach location. I suppose what I can do is I can just like get world location. And subtract it from the skeletal mesh owner location to get the actual attached location, to get the actual relative location. Am I doing that in the correct order? God, subtraction is so hard. Maybe, we'll see. May need to flip those. Okay, let me just check out what those are. Translation 2331 -10. It's definitely not right. Let's flip those around. Is the translation 1 -2 5? That seems kind of close to what I was wanting. I needed -9.5, -1. Let's just log it. Make it a little bit easier for ourselves so we don't have to breakpoint all the time. Offset location. Now maybe I just need to back here. Flip these back. We're guessing and checking and guessing and checking. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm guessing. Still not right. Okay, back to the drawing board. What do? Getting the bone transformed relative to the actor, which is, I'm pretty sure that's what I want. Pretty sure that's what I want here. Relative to actor attached location, and this should be relative to bone attached location. Scene component, get component location. I have the world location of the component. I need to subtract it from the actor location. Or I think to get it relative to the thing, you subtract it from the thing. Yeah, let me Google some fucking math here. No, not you, phone. Stop that. How to get location relative to another. You just subtract them, no? Which, you subtract what from what? You subtract, does it matter what order? Am I thinking relative location is easier than it actually is? Out of position now would be point A plus direction. Inverts the transform and then transforms. I don't know if transform position or inverse transform position is the right one here. Right, inverse transform. Well, transform position. No, cancel, cancel. No, I don't want to format that file. Stop it, please. Oh god. This little maneuver is going to set us back 52 years. Oh Jesus. I think I just have to force stop, Ryder. Goodbye, Ryder. Okay. Let's boot that back up. I'm gonna make another cup of coffee while that's going. Ryder, we're back. Run the game. Build it now. Okay, so I was trying the inverse transform position thing. Ugh, I hate this kind of math. Not that I love other kinds of math, but always makes my brain tickle. So to recap. Oh my god, my dogs. Moxie. Hit. 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 Okay. To recap, I have the virtual bone that the thing is attached to. I cannot get the virtual bone location from the animation sequence. So I need to find the virtual bone relative location. I need to calculate that somehow. Skip that one. Is this the right one? That's kind of close, actually, to what I would want, right? It's actually pretty close. $931.6. Why? So the bone transform, what fucking bone transform am I getting? Skelly mesh, get bone transform relative to the actor. I guess this is relative to the parent, right? Do I need to switch back to relative to parent? That bone transform didn't look correct. Bone transform. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Okay. Okay. This is hand L. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is correct still either. -13. This is the opposite hand though. -13, -26, -7. I don't think that's right. So I'm getting relative to actor location. Maybe I need to transform position here. I think maybe I'm just doing this entirely. The whole concept I'm using is wrong here. Transform still looks good. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Ooh, that's a lot now. Yeah, that's very not right. Yeah, that's very not right. Okay, maybe I just need to subtract them differently. I wish I could just subtract the two world spaces, but I can't because I don't. I got the bone. Like I can't rely on that, I suppose, because I could get them both here. I could get the bone in world space and the weapon in world space and subtract them. No, I don't actually think I want the parent bone space here. I don't think I do. I think actor was correct. Subtracting the two actors on spaces will make them relative to each other. But yeah, I think I want this to be RTS actor. What was it? But I think I actually need two different ones here. No, I don't. No, I don't. I think I want actor here. That seems like as close as I've gotten. -1, -3, 10. Let's hand L. -1, -3, 10. I need 9, -6, -1. And what's bone transform? What are you? 332.5 for hand R. feel like I want this like -56 number. This number seems like it's relative to the actor. Maybe I should do relative to component. I think they're the same thing in this case because I'm just putting it at 0, 0. Is there a way I can get a virtual bone, like relative transform or some shit? I mean, is that? The reason I was wanting to use the just the component location was because I could have a different attach point on the weapon that I would want to include as well. Maybe for simplicity's sake we do this at first. Oh, this is getting world space socket or bone location. Get the socket transform. Get that relative to the actor. Make those both RTS actor. And then I think I just need to subtract the two locations then. Zero to 10. Still not what I'm looking for. $430 -7. $430. Why would that be $430 -7? And the relative attach location 0 to 10. I can try flipping that, but I don't think that's gonna get it any better. I mean, I suppose I could just get parent bone space here, but again, that's missing out on any additional transforms that the component might have on it. But right now there should be nothing there. So again, maybe I should just keep it simple. first. Zero, negative 210. For hand R. Zero. Do parent bone space here and see what we get. The main hand parent bone space translation -9 4 -1. Is that what it was? Yeah, okay. I mean, that is theoretically what I want. Let's just pass that through. Just to see if we can get this working. Okay, so not what we want. Okay. Okay. What else do I want to try here? Maybe I don't accumulate parents. Yeah, if I don't accumulate the parents, that's what ends up looking like. Is that correct though on any level? If I do act or transform, does that make a difference? I mean, sort of. That's still a very wrong location. I think it looked better when we did. Let's accumulate and also do that. Let's do both. Accumulate all the parent bone transforms and get use the actor transform, not the entity transform. Okay, now you're like too high. And I suppose like the best looking one so far was this. That's like so not in the right location. Very, very not right. And without the offset location, what do we look like? Subtract it? That doesn't make sense, but no, let me look at my character. Am I even idling? What the hell? Bro, why don't I play the idle breathing? Okay, I can't use me then. It should be kind of facing inwards though. Subtracting doesn't even make it doesn't make sense here. I don't think. And bone transform should be a relative base. Is that right? Subtract the relative locations from the actor position? Where'd it go? Okay, it's underneath him. And if I do the actor transform, what happens? I mean, that's about as close as I've gotten, right? And that's subtracting. Let's get rid of the offset. Seem to have moved it farther away. Yeah, that seemed to have moved it farther away as well. subtract both. That's pretty close. Or do I add the difference between the two? I'm subtracting them backwards. Bone location isn't changing, really. It's the negative 26 number. Which is the relative. Yeah, I do think we need to accumulate all of the parent transforms. Does it normally, like, let me go back in range. Does it normally sway that much? No, it's a very subtle sway. You're also not playing the idle animation. How did I break that? How long ago was that broken? Yeah, I mean, that's not... Oh, God, where'd I go? That's not swaying very much. Okay, and, you know, kind of the operational attaching and detaching kind of sucks. So ignore that. So when I include all the parent bone stuff, it sways so much. And is that because I was doing the rotator thing? Perhaps. Okay. He's just bouncing along. It's cute. The amount of movement seems better there. But what was I doing for the... Where the hell am I? Location. That ain't right. Are you even moving? Yeah. Oh, it got reattached that time. Location. What are you doing? You're drunk. No, don't walk. God damn it. I can't have him walk towards me. Let me get far away from it. No, stop it. Stop. Stop. Pause. Okay, the rotation is definitely off by 90 somehow. Is there some gimbal lock bullshit going on here? I don't know, I still can't seem to get the transforms to line up. Whoops. If I rotated that. Location is still weird. What do I do here? What do I do here? I could just like draw a debug spear for every single combination of location options. Why, like, it needs to be in his hand. Like, why is it on his hip? I keep thinking that I'm off by just like whatever the offset transform is, but it's like, let me look at the skeleton again. And the root is at the feet. So it's relative to the feet location, which should be... It should be the entity location. Which would make sense why I'm not why I'm not doing the actor transform. And I feel like I should just be able to just add that, and then we're Gucci, but does not seem to be the case. Like, that's pretty close. Just rotated, seems like it's rotated wrong. Even then the location isn't right. What am I missing? What piece of information am I missing here? What would happen if I were to... Okay, so you're gonna give me the ID. suppose we'll try to get the instance transformed. See, maybe our entity transform is a little off. No, it was the exact same. Was the exact same. I don't know what other options have I not tried, because I feel like I've kind of tried every combination of these things. It's only like, if I got it right there from where it was like right here at 51. 51 to like 33, 34. What's that difference?
Dum 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 dum.
Like 17. Off by like 17. Where would that information be that I'm not factoring in? Where am I missing something? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's where it needs to be right now. That's hand R. Like subtract 17, and then I need to rotate it. Yeah, I tried to do the rotation, didn't like that. I'm gonna try my little tweaks here. Do we get any closer? And now the location seems correct-ish. The rotation. I literally just need it rotated 90. Maybe I think I did the wrong one. It needs to be 90 in pitch direction. That seems kind of. Oh, I guess that's because the weapon is rotated differently than the actor is. Oh my god, it's still not rotated. Actually, like, it's a lot more locationally off. $90 in both, maybe? I don't know. Why is it off more now? What the frick, man? Oh boy, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I feel like we're like right there, but I can't figure out the missing piece. Okay, I think I may need to just step away from this problem for a while, give my brain a rest from it, come back with a fresh pair of eyes. I do have to get off to work now. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. Thanks everyone for stopping by and hanging out with me while I try to figure this shit out. Maybe next time we will get it figured out.